everyone, my name is Miranda, and today I'm here to review Nerve by Jeanne, I think it's Jeanne, Ryan, and this book actually came out way back in 2012, and I had never heard anything of it until I saw the trailer for the new movie starring Emma Roberts and Dave Franco that's coming out, also titled Nerve, and it's based on this book. After seeing the trailer, I definitely wanted to check the book out because the trailer looked so cool and so different, and I wasn't really sure how this book had managed to stay under the radar for as long as it did. It's about this girl, V, who lives in a contemporary world like us, except there is this game called Nerve that you can download to your iPhone, and basically you have two options. You can be a watcher, or you can play the game, and the game is basically truth or dare without the truth, so just dare, obviously. And what happens is the watchers and the people who, like the anonymous people who made the game, they give you dares to complete for money or for prizes that you would want, and if you complete them, you get it, and you have to be like filmed doing these dares, so like you'll start to get fans from the watchers and they'll film you, but also the stakes get higher and higher as you get closer and closer to the grand finales they have. He at the start is kind of the shy second-hand one to her friend. She is working the costumes at the play that her friend is starring in, and she's kind of just sick of being in, like, just not thought of. Like, the guy she had a crush on ends up having a crush on her best friend. She's just not, she's sick of being in the shadows. She wants to be out on her own and be like, this is me, this is V. And she should say that all the time because it rhymes, and that is amazing. So she decides to play Nerve. And what's supposed to be only one dare quickly turns into like a full-on game as V kind of gets addicted to the prizes she's winning because they offer her things she would really, really want. Awesome shoes, awesome fashion outfits. Like, I mean, okay, so the one problem I have was V was a little too like easily convinced into playing Nerve. Like, they were like, here, we'll give you these fancy shoes, and she's like, yes please. It's not like she needed like a kidney, and they were like, okay, we'll give you this kidney that you really desperately need. Like, if you're looking for like solid reasons for her joining Nerve, no, it was literally only just because she wanted to step out of the shadows and show people like that she could also be the center of attention, which I didn't really mind because the book kind of, it's so fast paced and so like short. Like, you can see it's only, I don't even think it's 300 pages. Yeah, it's not even 300 pages. So it's okay because like there's just so much action happening that like you don't really have to stop and think like, why is V doing this? Because you know it's dumb. But like at the same time, you don't fault her, or at least I don't, because like I can understand like the adrenaline, the addiction kind of thing, because Nerve, even though this game is not real, it definitely feels very real with like how you see on YouTube people are always filming like videos like climbing humongous buildings or doing really stupid, scary, dangerous dares for views, and they do get the views, and the more views they get, the more dangerous stuff they do. So I think it's a very relatable world in that like you're kind of sometimes playing it just for fame and fortune and not for like a good reason. So I can understand that. And then the other thing we have is that Nerve pairs her up with this boy Ian, who is played by Dave Franco, my love, in the movie. Oh, my neighbor's out there. Hello. They must think I'm like the weirdest person ever. Okay. Oh, he's getting closer. Just water your wand, sir. Ian is also playing Nerve. The Watchers decide to team him up with V and make them partners, and there's kind of like this whole mystery of like, as she's getting closer to Ian, can she really trust him? Is he really who he says he is? What are his dares and how they relate to her? Because these dares are crazy. Judging by the trailer, I don't think the movie is going to be a lot like the book. I think it's just going to go with the central premise and kind of run off from that, because the dares in this one were kind of like stupid, really stupid, but just not anything like super scary, just more like embarrassing and kind of weird, whereas in the movie, they look like super scary and super sketchy and then like just all bad things. So I'm sure like the book, it's going to start off with kind of the silly, fun, embarrassing dares and then go into the death and destruction dares, as we all know we're dreading. Overall, I just really enjoyed this book, which is why I'm like surprised that I hadn't heard anything about it before, because it was a really, really awesome book. And the whole majority of the action takes place in like one night, so again, it was a really, really fast read. I read it in a day, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm so, so excited for the movie. It's not anything that's gonna like stick with you afterwards, like A Core Mist and Fury or Fault in Our Stars, where like you're gonna be like questioning life and everything, but it's a fast read. It definitely reads like an action movie. Like a good plot twist that I didn't see coming at the end, and I super, super, super enjoyed it. It was awesome. I'm so excited for the movie. If you have read Nerve or are looking forward to the movie, please feel free to leave your thoughts about down below in the comments, and definitely if you want to see the movie, definitely check out the book. I highly recommend it. I don't think the movie is going to be like the book in that I don't think it's going to follow like, okay, they did this there, then they did this there. Like, I don't think it's going to be the exact same thing word for word. I think they're just taking the bigger picture and going with that, but I did look up and so the characters are still all the same, like the character names and stuff like that, so I think that some of the plot twists involving certain characters will still be there because they have the exact same character names. I'm just really looking forward to the movie even more now because the book was so fantastic. I would definitely give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. So that's about it for this review. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel down below to be sure to make all sorts of new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!